What's going on, everybody? So glad to be back for another episode of the TV Cave podcast. I'm your host, Je-Ree, joined by,
Ashley Je-Ree, hi everyone.
and this episode of the TV Cave podcast, of course, is brought to you by Handful Sports Bras. The description is in the link is in the description below. I'm gonna get that right. I'm gonna get that right. I'm gonna get that right. But like
Uh,
everything, everything that you need to know is down below, handful.com, 30% off when you use Real Chatter as your promo code when you check out. All
they
right,
did
so
it.
there it is. Oh, we get a small commission when you use our promo code. I have to say that FCC guidelines. So a lot of TV because fall TV is really, really coming
It's
back.
rubbing
It
back
took
up,
me like the whole weekend to get through everything because I got
girl.
like pre-screen stuff, then go back to what I missed. So I'm all caught up on Matlock. There's two episodes we have to talk about. That's what I want to
Yes.
start with because that,
Now I only remember the last one that I watched,
yeah.
girl. I was ready last week for the first
No, well,
episode.
no, because last week at the time that we filmed, it didn't air yet, I don't think.
No, it did. We
Oh,
talked
it
about the
did?
first episode.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Because I didn't see it. So you must have talked about it.
Yeah, no, I talked
Okay.
about it. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We talked. Yeah. So the second episode that I did watch,
Okay.
definitely intriguing. I'll definitely say that you can't one up Maddie. Let's just be so for real. Like
Well,
it's just not gonna
Olympia
happen.
right now has the upper hand. And I was talking to Bud, who now took over the reviewing weekly episodes. Thank God to get off my plate, but I still watch. And I'm like, this can't go on the whole season, back and forth. Like she made it she got a fake Wellbrexa document.
Yeah.
She like left her husband on the side of the road with some toy words and then recorded the conversation, recorded her basically saying, like, no jury's gonna convict me because I'm a sweet old lady. So I'm like,
Mhm.
how is Maddie now gonna get the upper hand back? But it can't go on. I want this wrapped up by the end of this season.
Yeah. No, and I definitely get that because at the end of the day, now it seems like a Maddie Olympia when it should be Maddie versus like whoever did it, like a Julian or a senior. So it's kind of like let's speed this up and move this along because I mean, at the end of the day, I want Olympia and Maddie to be friends.
They work so much better together. Even when they'll have that moments when they're doing the case of the week where they
Hmm.
catch themselves like in their old groove and then they'll look at each other like, oh bitch, I don't like you. I don't like you. Like,
I gotta remember, I
yeah,
don't see you
I don't
like
like you,
that.
but they
Mm-mm.
love each other, but they
They
don't
do.
get past this. And that scene reminded me why Kathy Bates is an Oscar-winning actress, where she was like, her whole demeanor changed, and she was like, if you don't give me that document, it's going to be your children. I was like, yes, Kathy!
Give
I'm
it
like,
to me, sis.
eat. Yes, give it to us. 80, what's she like, 80 years old?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kathy
she killed
Bates,
it. She
man.
killed it.
And she still got it. Like, shout out to her. She still
Yes,
got it.
she still got it.
Like, she is just a riveting actor, like, period. Like, she doesn't play about her craft. I
Right.
feel like, and for me, it feels like it happened later on in life. And she's so revered and respected. It's Kathy freaking Bates. Misery forever. Like,
I think, yeah, I think she's always has been, but she was just like we hadn't seen her in so long. She wasn't really doing movies. And now she just popped up out of nowhere with this new TV show,
yeah.
and everyone's like, "Damn, y'all forgot Kathy Bates to be acting out
Be
here."
because she stopped really doing American Horror Story. Coming
Yeah.
season three, I will always say that. The best that ever was for American Horror Story.
Mm,
Like, period. So like even like her and that, even though her character wasn't ish at the end of the day because of what her character did, she was still acting. And I feel like since that moment, like it's been very spotty of when we see Kathy
yeah.
Bates.
So I just really want them to wrap this up, and then like, and I understand obviously both points of view. Like she is really trying to protect Julian, but now she has implicated herself because she has the
Hmm.
evidence and she's kept it. So now, Olympia,
Yep.
you have implicated yourself trying to protect your children's father, and I understand that's your children's father. But like, um, Edwin and Maddie said, if you come forward with us, then that clears you and your children, and nobody's gonna suspect you. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, that Julian did that on his own.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to see your children's father in jail. I understand that. But y'all are a top law firm. Y'all could have worked something. I'm sure you would have been able to get him a deal
Yeah,
where he didn't have
something.
to serve jail time, maybe house arrest, something. Like, I
Something.
don't know. It's just now it's going to like, how could they take this into further seasons?
Oh yeah. And
Maybe
that's
Maddie
where it
opens her
is.
own law firm. I don't know, because everyone wants to leave.
And I think too, at the end of the day, I do feel like it's gonna have to be exposed, but also what happens after. So the senior, basically resign and let Olympia take over, and then you
What
know
is
what I'm.
going to happen? You think he's gonna fall on his sword and be a father for once?
No. No.
No, you don't
But
think so?
still, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it could
He's old too.
change. Yeah, he is old too. It could change. Like, I don't know where they would go, but I think for me, I just see like, you know, who would resign? How would it lead into the next story for the next season?
Hmm.
Like what's happening? I do feel like someone needs to take, fall on a sword, as you say, in order to move forward. Because then we
Yeah.
can move forward, but then I think the thing too about Matlock is they had a twist there that they didn't have in the first Matlock. The first Matlock was all about cases. I was just
Yeah.
watching the episode Sister. So like that was all it was about, and like tripping people up to really get them to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And at this sense, I mean that still stays true in some instance, but also in the same token, it has another layer of like I'm trying to get justice for my child.
Yeah.
So like once that layer is removed, are we just gonna go to cases now? Because they do have good cases.
They have good case. That's what I was saying. Maybe Maddie opens up her a rival, smaller um law firm and she takes on, clients that aren't big money.
True,
Yeah,
because that's all they
Gabby Bates
take.
had another show where it was Harry's Law, where she did play a lawyer, and that was like kind
Oh
of
yeah,
a
that's
little bit. Yeah,
right.
so
I did like that one too.
yeah, so I wonder if that would be it, and it's like her versus Olympia in court, or like I
I
said, I
don't
really like
mind
them together. I know
that.
I really like them together, but you need a conflict,
Yeah.
and they're like frenemies. They're really just frenemies, and it's like they play in each other's faces so much because for her to, she seemed like sincere when she was finding out like the father came back, and then for to throw her that in the face, do you want your grandson and handle his juggy father? I was like, damn, Olympia, all this for Julian, all of this for Julian.
Julian of all people who cheated on you too, sis.
Yeah,
Like,
like you coming after her, like, come on, you know that old lady, you about to give her a heart attack.
but also in the same token, what does it look like if my kids find out that I was the one who told on their father?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a dilemma. Because, like,
That's
if I didn't have to worry about my kids, I would be like, I bet that was him, B. Do what you got to do. We ain't married no more. Like, we've been
right.
over.
It's the
But
kids is the
it's the
factor.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was so interesting how like they were in the stairwell and she was like, there's a camera. So they pretended to act like they was having some intimate moment, but they was like really going back and forth. I like that too. This show is so good. It's
It
so
is. It's such a good show. And I'm so sad I didn't get to watch Ghost yet, y'all. I'm sorry.
yeah. It was funny. I don't want to give it away, but I'm like, it's going well, we knew Jay wasn't gonna like lose his soul to
Oh, please. Like, I
yeah,
already
but
know
it's
that.
an interesting way of how they figure that out.
Maneuvered.
Yeah, and someone else, speaking of falling on the sword, another ghost fell on the sword for Jay. So yeah. So you have to see. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm
And
loving
my thing is, I hope it's not anyone black.
it. They only got one black ghost.
I know. Anyone black or color needs to
No, for
stay.
real. And CBS, I don't know what's going on. Last year, I'm telling you, CBS was just hitting me with everything. I was getting Watson, Elsbeth, Ghost, Matlock. This fall, I
They
don't know
said,
what
never
it
mind,
turned.
we got a season two.
They are
See.
not giving me anything. They gave me 2 episodes of Boston Blue. Did you watch that?
Oh, of course, girl. I was like, oh my
Girl.
God, they go together? What? Because no, I did watch Blue Bloods a little bit. I didn't finish all of the seasons, but I did watch some of it is because I didn't have anything else to watch. So I was like, let me tune into this real quick.
I never
And then
watched Blue Buds because I watched Boston Blue and Screen That. I started watching Blue Buds because I was like, let me
yes,
see a little
and,
bit.
and they have mad seasons, so girl, have a
They are
great
like
time.
Law and Order seasons, like 20 something seasons. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to binge no 20 seasons.
Yeah,
I
no,
watch it
it
as I
does take
go.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes time.
yeah.
But no, like Boston Blue, I actually really did like it. And I was like, oh, okay, they got people that I'm aware of. The one from was it
Grownish,
Blackish and
blackish, grownish,
Grownish?
blackish, grownish.
Yeah, I was when I saw him, I was like, oh, I didn't know you was in this. I already
Good
knew
for
about Donnie.
him. I'm happy that like when they're on shows like that, I'm happy when they find something else because we haven't really seen the girl, the sister. She was doing movies a
Yeah,
little bit, but I haven't
Yara.
seen her in a while. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
was happy
we
to see him.
You're absolutely right about that. We really haven't seen her lately, like and stuff. I hope she is working, but I do feel like I see the younger sister who played Diane Misa a
But
lot. So
because she has a production company, so she produced.
that's why.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
why I be seeing her.
what's her name? Yara? Yeah.
No, no, the other one, Misa, the one who played Diane.
Yeah, but no, Yara is the oldest.
Yeah, Yara is the
Okay.
older one.
I
Yeah.
think she does a lot of activism and stuff behind the scenes too. I remember she did the
Oh.
movie. a movie where one of her friends was like dying or something like that. That was like the last thing I remember seeing her in, like a Hulu.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about too. Like
Yeah, yeah,
probably that underground-ish, you know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
So I was happy to see him, and I said anything with Sonequa Martin Green from The Walking Dead and Star Trek. You tell me she's in the show, I'm watching it. Like I love
love her.
her so much. When she
But
died
I
in The Walking
also
Dead, I was like, "Ugh."
can we just talk about the different dynamics? So they have like basically her mother married I'm thinking a white Jewish
And she a
man.
white Jewish guy,
Yeah, and she converted, the mother converted
converted.
to Jewish. Like, so basically it's one white woman, one black woman, and then a biracial
Joel's
son. I
son.
said, look at all of this all in one. Mix it up.
I like that too. And they said that they got married when they were like young, but still like
Hmm.
13 is still
Yeah,
like
13,
that's a
12.
hard age. Like I
Girl.
got married when my daughter was 3, so she grew up with I almost said his name, Lord. Sorry, he don't like to be online.
First name,
My
people still won't know
husband,
you, bro.
yeah. Well, you know his name, so I'll be forgetting. So yeah. When we got married, like she grew up with him as stepfather, so 13 is hard. And for
Yeah.
them to like come together and still be like, is always from jumping family since they got married. Like that's my sister. She calls her mom. Like,
Yep.
like I love it. I love it. And
Yeah, no, I like that
the
too.
grandfather from Ghostbusters.
Yes, Ernie Hudson. What's
Yes.
up?
He's a pastor, and like I liked how they had the Sunday dinner, and so like they would do the Jewish prayer, he would do the Baptist prayer, and then Danny was Catholic. It's like I'd
Yes.
have been like, yo, can we just eat? Like, oh, one prayer is enough. He gets it. Thank you for the
It
movie.
was just cute. I
It
was
was
like,
cute.
this
Yeah,
is cute. I mean, granted, yeah, I did have to watch multiple times because a girl, I'll be falling asleep. I'll be tired. But
yeah.
I did like make it through and I was just like, this is really, really cute. And I feel like I can really like vibe with this. I never felt that way about Blue Buds. So like, and I also did like that they brought his sister in. So like, I do feel it's important to have like some type of another familiar face from, that wasn't the spinoff, that was the original because I feel like it also sets the tone. So
Well,
we know that
Gia,
she won't be staying, but I
yeah.
still think that that's nice to see.
I was gonna call her Gia. I know Gia was his partner in Blue Bloods, and then she popped up in the beginning. Apparently,
Yeah.
they're dating, and I guess that was a big surprise for everyone.
Yeah,
So I
girl,
guess
that
at
was
the
a
end of
huge
Blue Bloods, they weren't
surprise.
dating. I was like, I just, because I never watched, so I assumed that maybe they was dating at the end of Blue Blood. Everybody was like, oh my God, they're together. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So I was
No,
just
because I
surprised.
was like wondering that too when I was watching it. I was like, granted, I haven't seen the last, I think maybe like 2 or 3 seasons, but I was like, are they gonna get together? Like as I was watching it, the character's wife had died. It was like a couple of years later. So like what what's happening, and the woman who played his wife was on Another World. Just gonna tell you there. So
Okay.
like like what's gonna happen to that, like different thing, but nothing from when I watched ever happened. So when to see Baez like on his freaking bed, who used to play Gia Campbell on
That's what
General
I said,
Hospital,
Gia.
never
Yeah,
forget. Like
never.
I was like, oh, so they really did get together.
Mhm.
Oh snap. I didn't expect that.
And
So
I
no, that was
texted
cute.
you, but I don't know if you saw because I was live tweeting too because I wanted to give it ratings, even though I
Yeah,
had
girl, I was
watched it.
asleep.
And I really appreciate how they have her character in like comfortable shoes because I hate when you watch a cop show and the female detective be in these high pumps, like high pumps.
Yes,
Like
it's
the
so
girl's not running
unrealistic.
around New York City in pumps. So I
It's
appreciate
too
that.
unrealistic.
Unrealistic. So I had tweeted, and then I had realized, like I was tweeting, live tweeting, and then he makes fun of Boston, and then I was thinking, I was like, but ain't the Wahlbergs from
Yeah,
Boston?
they are.
So
They are.
I just tweeted that, not paying attention. Donnie Wahlberg asked in my mentions after I tweeted that, I was like, okay, Donnie, I can't believe you
Donnie, you want to
saw
come on for an interview, bro?
this.
What
Why did
up?
somebody say that to me? Because they sent me a message and it was like, I saw Donnie was in your mentions. I love him. Could you get him on the show? I'm like, y'all are overreaching. Donnie Wahlberg is not coming on the TV.
He was just being nosy.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
he
just
was in the
live tweeting with the
hashtag.
fans. Yeah, not like he gonna be on it. Like, but that's cute. I appreciate it. Thanks, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. Okay, new kids on the block forever, bro.
Right? Hanging tough. Was it hanging tough?
Yeah, it was saying it's up. It's saying it's up.
So that premiered and that was really good. You say you didn't watch 911 Nashville? I'm not watching. I'm done. I'm done with both 911s. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're
I
done
just
with
I'm not
both?
they're not interesting to me. Did you watch 911 though?
I feel like I did, but I forgot.
Like, how is you gonna have a show about fire and that fake ass fire in space? That shit looks so cheap. I'm like, where is the budget money going to? Like the stories don't make sense. Like the disasters has always been a huge part, right?
Yeah, of
And
course.
and I appreciate that, but come on, man, I can't get in space. Like I can't get past
Yeah,
it.
space was just too much because like even when I saw like Angela Bassett's face, like you know how they have the that still shot, and I was just like, and I saw the helmet on, I was like, really? Yes.
Girl, she's an LA cop. It's so stupid. And then it's just like we said last week, the unbelievable stories as far as the black culture, her son dropping out of high school and her just being like, okay, I'm gonna go to space. Like, no, like that's just it's so unbelievable.
She would have stayed her ass home
Yeah, I
and
just can't.
gave her son a talking to,
It's and
definitely.
I think honestly, I'm being honest, I'm still not over Bobby. It makes no sense to me. And then on
You
911,
ain't the only one. People, I hear that y'all be up in them comment sections.
I'm mad still. And then we have 911 Nashville. You didn't see it, but this is what pissed me off about it. At the end of the episode, Chris O'Donnell got struck by lightning. We have seen that on both the other shows, right? Of them getting struck by lightning. And then also, what is the point of having him get struck by lightning on the second episode? Like, we supposed to believe he's gonna die?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we know
that
he's
should have
gonna
been a
fucking
season
survive.
finale.
Yeah, we
That
know
should have been
he's
a season
gonna
finale.
survive. Like, Chris O'Donnell only came on for 2 episodes. Like, come on, this is so stupid.
They were better off doing one of the sons.
One of the sons, Blue or something, and then I put it in the review. Blue cannot act. He is a I looked him up. He is a fitness influencer that
Fitness.
got this job.
Oh, so for looks. Okay.
Yeah, for
Got
looks and
it.
for followers. That's all Hollywood cares about. And it's like he is horrible in these scenes with these seasoned actors. The only saving grace is Arizona and Chris O'Donnell. Leanne Rhymes
Yeah.
cannot act, girl. If you don't put out a country album, get the heck out of my face. Like, I can't.
This I feel like it's her. She's so used to doing Lifetime movies. This is I feel like
Right.
her first like series show.
Why didn't they get them some acting classes? Or why didn't they go to some acting classes? You could afford to influence her. And like,
Because
I
they're
don't
talking
know.
about, you know what it is, it's names.
His
Let's get
name.
us some big names and hopefully that'll draw them in. And that doesn't work all the time. It also has to be story and good acting, things that you can. Well, I also oftentimes feel like we are able to suspend belief in some sector, but to a point. Like for the soap operas, I have to suspend a lot.
Yeah, this has been a
Be
lot for soap operas. Yeah.
for so and I'm used to that. But for like primetime shows and things of that nature, I don't have to suspend too much. And that's what I feel like they're making me do too much, which is not like too
Yeah.
believable at this
Soap
point.
operas and superhero shows, you have to suspend all
Oh yeah.
belief. But like for real, for 911, a show about first responders, it's gotten so ridiculous. Like I just like watching the first seasons where they had, the roller coaster accident, the tidal wave, all of that is
Hmm.
real stuff. Like
Yep.
this is so stupid.
I mean,
Sorry.
last season you had a freaking airplane
Tornado.
land safely at that on a freaking highway. No.
Right, you had a cop with no flying experience land that plane because she was being told
What to
by
do?
aircraft traffic controller, and she had a boy next to her that played a lot of video games about flying. Like this, and the only reason that worked is because it was about her and Bobby, and they had just come off that cruise ship. The cruise ship is one of my favorite arcs because that could really happen. I love
Hmm.
that arc. I don't know. I just damn it, man. I love 911 so much, and I was just so mad. Your
Oh,
face. I'm so I could go on and on. I'm sorry, y'all. I really
yeah.
I'm so mad I don't want to watch this show anymore.
Oh, damn. I
Yeah.
get it though. Sometimes it just reaches a point where it's just like I just am not interested
It's been
anymore.
9 seasons. I've given it 8. They killed off the main guy, which is
Yep.
real. So I know I'm kind of contradicting myself. That's real, but it didn't have to be Bobby. Eddie's ass was right there,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Of all people,
Of
not
all
Eddie.
people.
And then there could have also been another story for Buck too. Like I never told him how I really felt
Yes.
about him. Like that would have been realistic. So
And then
I
that
don't know.
that would have cleared up having to see Christopher because that whole story about Christopher living somewhere else didn't make sense. Like it would have just
Yeah.
wrapped that all up.
Yeah.
Or
Let's
you could have
go.
kept 911 Lone Star on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah. What else? Oh, Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say, because you know that's the one
Thinking
thing
of
I'm going to
ABC.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I need a link to like simmer down a little bit, just a tad. Like, bro, I know that you're hurt, and but I'm just like, you also have two kids baking, and you already kind of deem your wife's child as yours. You have your son already, so like. I understand you have a moment you want to hurry up and get it out there and get it going, but at the end of the day, too, you need to calm down because you still need to be there for these kids. So like, I just felt like he was just doing too much. But then again, I mean, I guess that's also realistic too, because you're just like, I just need to heal. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, if I push myself, but I really didn't appreciate Owen saying, like, basically saying, like, yeah, go ahead and do that. Like, what? Like,
Well, Owen gives horrible advice. He's back at Derek's trailer.
yes. I'm like, why did this come back? I had a moment. I was just like, why? Derek has been gone for so many freaking years. That
Probably the
trailer has been
trailer.
going for years. So you just dig this up and was like, yeah, we're just gonna put him in here. No, you were better off putting him in a hotel and letting him find his own place. Like,
Yeah.
let Derek and his trailer rest peacefully. Like,
But
leave him
how
alone.
how great was it that Gray made a surprise appearance? The mom Gray.
Oh
The
yes, and
dream.
the dream.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that either. So that was cute. I was too busy trying to look at the kids. I'm like, how old
They're
is that?
so grown. And it was funny.
Especially the baby girl,
Yeah,
like, well, the black baby
Zora,
girl.
Zora, yeah. And
Yeah.
she looked back and she was like, "Ugh, you have kids."
But that was so Ellis.
It was so Ellis. Like, girl, you have two kids. Like, how you gonna get mad at me for having kids?
Exactly. I know you gave one up and the first one you didn't want, but you still had kids. Like, bro.
I wish they would just stop trying to act like Ellen Pompeo is not on Grey's Anatomy. She's always there, bro. She never left.
It was just accept that you just wanted less episodes and the same
Just
money,
say
and
you
that's
wanted less
okay.
episodes so you could go do the other shows, but she did do another show. But it's hard, not because she kind of messed herself up being for her so long. I do not see her as anyone else but Meredith
But
Grey. Like Christina Yang got that off because she went and she had another show which did really well.
yeah,
So
that
it's
that
like
spy
that
assassin
spy
show.
thing where she fell in love with the person
Killing Eve.
after Killing Eve, yeah. So I mean, girl, just embrace it. You're Meredith,
It
come
is what it
back.
is.
And because I want to see the kids, because I honestly, when I was watching this episode, I was like, can they kind of retcon this a bit and make Zora older and bring her to Grace Sloan as an intern?
You know that's not gonna work because people used to seeing that girl.
I know. And they're
They
gonna
would
be like,
feel some type of way. You
you think
know.
so?
I think they
I
would.
might
I
do a
really think
poll.
they would.
Yeah, let us know in
Yeah,
the
do a
comments.
poll because I'm one of the people who would.
You be pissed? I would love to see, because like
I'm like, this ain't
obviously
no
she's gonna be a
damn
doctor.
stories. Like,
Right,
damn.
right. It's a soap. That's a soap opera thing. If y'all don't know, retcon like means changing the story. An agent was it?
Source.
Source is aging, like rapidly aging a character that was just born like last year and all of a sudden they're a
They're like
teenager.
20
Yeah.
or in high school.
Yeah. So I
And we
mean,
just negate that. We're like, yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah, okay. And they are
yeah.
aging like naturally. She did.
hmm
I mean, obviously that wasn't the baby when they
Yeah,
adopted
obviously.
her.
But I wonder if that was the same son, though. I do wonder.
I wonder, in the same daughter, but
Oh, it's this same daughter. It is
yeah,
her.
I think those are twins that play the younger daughter. But I would just love to see. She's
Oh,
obviously going to be a doctor. They already said she's like some genius level type girl. That's why she had to move.
yep.
Like,
And also I think she had some anxieties and all of that
yeah,
other stuff. So they were trying to figure that out for her. And that was a school that was going to be really beneficial for her with
yeah.
the things that she was struggling with. So yeah, I do think that it is a great idea to bring her back as like an intern, but I feel like that would work better as like a spinoff.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other of them that have kids, and I don't think so because even Richard Webber with his first wife Adele, they didn't even have any
They
kids.
didn't have any kids, and he
Yeah,
already
so
had the long lost daughter storyline. Just
exactly.
want
And
some more
she's
black people.
pregnant, and I was like, okay, like,
Yeah. I just want some more black people on the show. Even though they did just hire a dude from Grownish, another guy acting. He,
yes.
he used to date Zendaya and cheated on her. So I'd be looking at him side eye whenever I see him on screen. I'm like, girl,
Girl,
you
allegedly, but
fumbled
is that for real?
allegedly. But I'm like, you fumble Zendaya, bro. You dummy.
Yo, now she's like engaged allegedly.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, their engagement is real. They
Oh,
had
they are?
yeah, because Tom Holland corrected somebody and was like, "That's my fiance." Oh
Oh,
my God, we running out of time already. Okay, we gotta talk about Doc. Another doctor that
Shock and brilliant minds.
yeah, another doctor that got hurt and now wants to speed the recovery. Doctors, they always say doctors make the worst patients.
Obviously.
Obviously. And now this doctor, Felicity Huffman, college mama, um,
Scammer.
I know, scammer, college mama, a college scammer, has, I wish she had cancer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to be, I don't know, they're going to be butting heads. That's her mentor, but they butt heads.
Yep. It looks like it's already written in the stars.
Yeah, they don't, she's not getting along with her. And how you gonna say, well, y'all need to stop fucking? No, like
Mind your
HR
business.
already approved our relationship.
Yeah, like
So how
what,
you
girl?
gonna say no? Like, I don't get it.
But I also did like her other doctor friend, a psychiatrist, how we got a little bit more in depth to her story.
Yes.
Because I did feel like the first season we didn't really know too much about her. And maybe they were laying the groundwork for the triangle with Doc and the
Mm.
two men, and trying to get that and us understanding what happened with her son. So I am happy that now we get to see more because obviously her husband committed suicide or whatever of that nature. So like I was like, oh, okay, so she's grieving, and obviously the woman that's Doc was not there for her, which I could see her
Oh,
not
not her
being there.
husband, not her husband, because she's gay. She's married. It was her
I thought
patient.
that was
Yeah, her
oh she's
patient.
her patient. Oh, she's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
dealing with that. Okay,
yeah,
sorry, I'll be
yeah.
confused too.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It's so much going
it's so much happening.
on. Excuse me.
But yeah, so I like to be able to have a little bit more in depth about certain characters, and I feel like they kind of gave that to us more than they have in the past. But oh my goodness, also brilliant minds.
I said this Thorn and Porter are ops to
Yeah.
Wolf, and I don't understand why they don't like him. Like he's gonna say, I wonder where you learned that from. You're doing too much. Like, and at the budget meeting, and he's like, well,
Yes.
I got a like 97% satisfaction score, boo boo. What's yours? So like, I don't know. I like how you gonna try to get with my best friend, but you don't like me? Because he clearly
That is
don't.
the part. That's the part because that's my bitch, Lokia. That's how I talk about best friends. Like that's
Yeah,
my bitch. Like at the end of the day, that's my girl. So if you don't like me, that's going to be a problem. And you
yeah.
trying to get with her.
And
I mean, it
Carol
was kind
better
of
have
sexy
his
the way
back.
he's zipped up the zipper. That was kind of cute. That was
That
kind
was
of
cute. That was cute.
yeah.
Because she was looking hot too. I was
She
like, yes,
was. She
Carol.
looked good. I said, I know that's right, girl. Hair, makeup,
And I know. I wish she had a different name. I hate Carol for her, but whatever.
Yeah.
I
It's
hate her name is
it's
Carol.
too old. It feels like an old
I
name.
wonder if that like originally was meant for a white actor and she just came in and killed it and got the role and they just never changed her name. Because I was like, I don't like black people aren't really named Carol.
They really aren't. Even I would have let it go with a Barbara because we do have
Yeah,
some Barbaras and it could have been a family name and they wanted to just,
yeah.
give it to you. I could do that more so than Carol.
I hate that that lady's name is Carol, but whatever. But
She's
yeah,
a
like so
dope.
you cannot be like trying to get with my best friend and my op telling my interns I do too much, telling my
Yes.
ex-boyfriend I do too much. Like, what are you talking about? And
Because
then
you're planting seeds now. You're
right,
not
and
doing
then
too much, but you're planting seeds
you're
so
planting
when you
seeds.
could, gear it up even more.
And then Porter is sitting here. Now we got, he's back in the hospital. We still don't know why. I think this is some elaborate plot because it's not making sense why everyone's just cool that he's in this mental hospital. And now Porter's like, oh, I'm running the department.
Yeah, it's weird. I know it happened like 6 months later or whatever, but sometimes like for me, I don't got patience for this.
I
Can we
don't
move
either.
it?
I
Like I
don't.
hate mysteries like that. Like that's just too much for me. Cause then it's like the back and forthness of it all. And also that's not how low key it originated, kind of with I mean, they did have flashback scenes, but it wasn't like it was different because it was with his father and you're understanding
Right. What
where
happened with that story?
it's cause I'm telling you, old boy didn't want to come back. You know how he do.
He's like, I'm like 3 episodes and I'm out of here.
Word, that is how he do. You know how he did them seasons with freaking Criminal Minds and was like peace. He did that to
Yeah.
Chicago Hope. Y'all may not know about Chicago Hope, but I love me some Chicago Hope. So like wish y'all put it on streaming. But anyways, he pieced out with them too. He was there for a lot more years though, so I'll give him that. But I feel like any other thing that he's been on, he'd be like, all right, yo, I'm done. This was cute. See you on the can.
The check cleared. I'm
Hmm
out.
I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, wrap it up. Like, just tell us because I feel like he's going to expose that place for like malpractice or whatever, and now he's caught up in
Hmm.
it. That's what I'm hoping because I can't see him having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, me neither. It's
It
some
doesn't.
other stuff
Some
going on
other
there.
stuff, and I hope Carol is in on it, and I hope Josh is in on it, and I really want him and Josh to get back together. I think they're so cute.
They were cute. And Josh looked like a dick, but then you really saw like how great he was inside. So like I was like, and he really was there for Wolf. So like, you never know.
And
So
it's so
hopefully they'll get back.
interesting on these doctor shows because this happened with Grey's Anatomy all the time too. These doctors can't wait to be chief and run the hospital until they have to run the hospital.
Yep.
And then they be like, dang, man, I just want to be a doctor, but I'm dealing with
Hmm.
meetings and budget cuts. Like, what did you think it was?
Because it's the same thing that on Grey's Anatomy
That's what I'm
that
saying.
old girl was talking about too. So it's
Yeah.
like both of them at this time.
And oh, I watched, having not watched, this is a good like time for spinoffs, having never watched Fire Country. I mean, you've seen like 2 episodes and I wasn't feeling it. I watched Sheriff Country, which is the spinoff that came over the weekend. And I like Sheriff Country. I was like, okay, so if
Whatever.
this is what Sheriff Country, maybe I need to get back into Fire Country.
No.
Okay.
I tried with I
Replace
tried with
911.
no. But you replacing it with Sheriff Country. I
Yeah.
tried Fire Country, that didn't work out well for me.
Right. It
Like
was
they lost
corny,
me.
right?
Yeah, it was corny. So maybe I'll try Sheriff Country. That's why I wasn't gonna watch Sheriff Country because I was just like, I ain't really vibe with, whatever, whatever. But since you're saying that it's good, I may have to check that out. Because
I
usually
liked
our,
Yeah,
aligned.
Align.
So
Yeah, I liked it. And I like the actress from Firefly and all that. I love it or anything she's in too. So I was like, let me give it a quick watch, whatever, and for the TV case. And I was like, oh, it's an interesting story. So I like it. They do bring the guy from Fire Country over, I guess, so they could tie it
as
together.
they should,
As
yeah,
they, you
tie
got to tie it
together.
together.
Hmm.
So I like Sheriff Country, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about that in the comments. And I was like, anything else? I think that was it. That's all I really watched.
Yeah, I mean that's all I really have, Abbott Elementary, but we can always talk about Abbott. They went to the
Oh, they went to the
game.
Philly games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
was and they staked her as a kid, which was funny, and then all of that. I mean, it was the usual
It was,
hijinks, but
that's what I was
it's
going to
just good
say.
writing. You know what I'm saying?
With Abbott, there's really nothing to talk about because nothing change. Like everything changes from episode to episode. Like
Exactly.
unless something happens with Janine and Gregory, unless they get married or something like that, it's like okay, whatever. It was another funny episode.
Or even Ava and Ocean, because
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Ocean,
yeah.
I like them too. Ocean, like, yeah, that's my
She
cupcake
wanted that
too.
kiss cam bad.
Bad, and he went to the bathroom.
He went to the bed.
But other than that, like I'm Gucci. I'm just watching From. I'm catching up on From. So I've been watching seasons one, two, and three. So
I
yeah.
tried to get in the front too, and I couldn't, man. Like I
You
watched
think
a lot of
it
it, and I was like, oh, the monsters are so fake.
is?
I
They
thought,
are. But I'm kind of like here for. I think for me too, it's just like the additional stories of the
mm,
people and how like it crazy it is, and I couldn't do anything like that. Like
I
I'd be like,
can't.
Lord, take me now,
Yeah, I think I would
please.
have off myself. I can't leave.
Yes,
I know. Like, okay, what's
I ain't gonna see my people again.
yeah. Just like Tracker. Tracker's back tonight, but I watched a few episodes of that, but it didn't hold my interest. But that's back
Yeah,
tonight. So yeah, Fall TV is back.
we
It's
back, baby.
we back, baby. Well, we only waiting for the pit. That's the last thing.
January 2026.
January. Yes. Oh, and then like
Oh, and the Dairy, the It
oh,
series.
it, yeah.
October 26th,
Yes.
yay!
And the rookie, I think, is back January mid season too. I don't watch High Potential or Will Trent. I haven't heard about anything about Will Trent. Was that canceled?
Which one was it?
Will Trent?
No, but they usually do
That's
mid-season.
mid-season. That's mid-season
Yeah.
too. Okay, yeah. So all right, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. Until next week, we're out of here. Bye.
Bye.